Okay, so from the deepest, weirdest corners of the internet, a battle has been brewing. And this is a showdown for the ages. Seriously, it's a conflict that pits an entire army of tantrum-throwing toddlers against one very peculiar, very quiet man. So today, we're diving headfirst into one of the internet's most wonderfully absurd who would win scenarios. And what's so great about this is that it's a question that totally started as a joke, but it actually reveals so much about the characters that get stuck in our heads.
All right, let's meet our fighters. In one corner, we have the cartoon Brats, a seemingly infinite legion of whining, screaming, rule-breaking animated kids from literally all over the world. And in the other corner, a singular, silent foe, the Numbertaker, the super eerie antagonist from the British kids show Numberjacks.
On the surface, it seems like a pretty simple question, right? Quantity versus quality. But to really answer it, we have to understand the true power of our contenders. And believe me, this is where it gets really, really weird.
Okay, so let's get into our first group. And look, this isn't just about people disliking a few annoying characters. No. This is the Bratoverse, a massive, sprawling online community that is dedicated to analyzing, ranking, and cataloging the absolute worst-behaved children in all of animation.
So yeah, the term cartoon brat actually has a very specific meaning here. And it all started with the original, the OG, Caillou. I mean, this is a character so widely despised, he inspired a 58,000-member subreddit just for hating on him. But as you're about to see, the community feels the debate has moved way beyond just him.
And listen, this is not just casual complaining. It's practically a science. You've got analysts on YouTube creating these super detailed tier lists, ranking the brats by how bad their offenses are. And you'll notice, Caillou, he's all the way down in D tier. The modern cartoon brat has evolved to be far, far more chaotic.
Just take a look at Norman Price from Fireman Sam. He's a solid A-tier brat. His defining trait isn't just, being mischievous. It's a shocking, consistent pattern of destruction. We're talking about a kid who apparently started 57 fires. 57! You can't call that an accident anymore.
But to get to that top spot, the S tier, you need something more. Meet Little Princess. Her tantrums are absolutely legendary, but her real superpower is that she never ever faces consequences for any of it. The community has this perfect name for her, a Karma Houdini. She is the undisputed queen of the brats.
Okay, but as bad as the brats are, their challenger is on another level entirely. I mean, forget tantrums and setting things on fire. We are now entering a completely different realm of villainy. Meet the Numbertaker, the main bad guy from the CBeebies math show Numberjacks.
The reaction to this character tells you everything you need to know. While other villains on the show were these kind of goofy CGI things, the Numbertaker was a live-action man in a coat who was just unsettling. He was silent, he was menacing, and as this Mumsnet user points out, he terrified not just the kids, but the parents watching too.
And here is a major clue as to why he's so unnerving. The actor Ross Mullen is basically a professional at playing silent, terrifying figures. His other really famous role? Yeah, that was one of the White Walkers in Game of Thrones. The man knows how to be creepy without saying a single word. And this is where it gets absolutely wild. Online fandoms have taken what the Numbertaker does on screen, like sucking up numbers with a vacuum cleaner thing, and they have power-scaled him to cosmic levels. They've theorized he has abilities like existence erasure, reality warping, and complete manipulation of mathematics itself. It all leads to this one ultimate fan theory. Based on a single line from the show, they figured out his attack potency is solar system level. And why? Because it's believed he has the potential to literally steal the sun, the actual sun.
So, now we know who we're dealing with. On one side, we have an army of children who defy their parents. And on the other, we have a cosmic entity who defies the very laws of reality. Let's bring them face to face.
The fandom's verdict on this is crystal clear, and it is hilarious. This Reddit comment just sums it all up perfectly. The logic is so simple. If the Numbertaker's power is to take one of something, well, then he can take one of anything. One Goku, one Superman, one army of cartoon brats. Game over. I mean, this slide just gets to the heart of the fundamental mismatch, doesn't it? A brat's power is just mundane annoyance. Caillou can throw a tantrum. Who cares? The Numbertaker, though, he operates on an existential level. He doesn't just steal 4 wheels off a car. He can steal the entire concept of the number 4 from reality itself. So, okay,
The Numbertaker wins, landslide victory. But beyond the memes, why do these communities even exist? What is the real fascination with cataloging badly behaved children or power scaling a villain from a preschool math show?
Well, the Brattoverse is ultimately a meta-commentary on parenting, right? It's a place for people to vent their frustrations about how discipline is portrayed in kids' media, and that really unsettling feeling you get when you see bad behavior go unpunished again and again and again.
And the fascination with the Numbertaker, that speaks to something else. The lasting power of just really effective, uncanny villain design. He's memorable because he felt so out of place. He was silent, he looked human, but not quite, and he was calculated. He's proof that sometimes the villains that leave the deepest mark are the ones that unsettle us in ways we can't quite put our finger on.
It's really a testament to how these characters, whether they get under our skin through annoyance or through genuine fear, just become a permanent part of our culture. So that leaves me with one last question for you. Who is the character, the one you just can't forget?